Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
And
Good afternoon.
we were discussing merchant of Venice, isn't it?
I want to say my presentation.
Who wants to say the presentation? Hello?
Rohit Kumar.
All right, Rohit Kumar.
Is it visible?
Yes, it is visible.
This is all about Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru.
Yes, continue.
Jawaharlal Nehru was the first Prime Minister of India who was born on 14 November 1889 in Kashmiri Brahmin family. His father Motilal Nehru was a renowned lawyer and leader of the Indian independence movement. He was also one of the prominent associates of Mahatma Gandhi.
Don't you think Mahatma Gandhi should be with capital letter?
Yes, ma'am. I did a mistake. Swarup Rani Nehru, born in 1868 and death on 10 January 1930, was the mother of India's first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru. She came from Lahore and married Motilal Nehru after his first wife and child died in childbirth. They had three children, Jawaharlal Nehru, Vijayalakshmi and Krishna. During the First World War, Swarup Nehru helped knit and gather woolen cloth for soldiers, along with groups of European and Indian leaders. She played a prominent role in India's freedom movement in the 1920s 30s as an advocate of civil disobedience against the British Raj and its salt laws, and encouraged women to make salt. She was the mother of Vijay Lakshmi Pandit, who became the first woman president of the United Nations General Assembly, grandmother of India's only woman Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, and great-grandmother of Rajiv Gandhi and Sanjeev Gandhi. Rajiv Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi Vandra are her great The Swarup Rani Nehru Hospital in Allahabad is named in her honor. This is the Swarup Rani. This photo is Swarup Rani and his family. Jawaharlal Nehru was the eldest son of Motilal Nehru. Out of 4 children and 2 of women were girls, he completed his early education until the age of 14 at private tutor. At the age of 15, he moved to England to Harrow School. After 2 years, he went to Trinity College, Cambridge, and earned an honor degree in natural science. At Temple, London, he had completed his studies for a barrister. He spent 7 years in England, but was very confused and always felt that he is in half form, neither in England nor in India. And so He written, I have become a queer mixer of East and West, out of palace everywhere, at home nowhere. He came back to India in around 1912. He had an interest in the struggle of all nations who suffered under foreign domination. In 1960, he married Kamala Paul and settled in Delhi. In 1916, Nehru had his first meeting with Mahatma Gandhi. In 1912, he attended the Bangalore Congress as a delegate and became secretary of Home Rule League. Allahabad in 1919. In 1916, he had his first meeting with Mahatma Gandhi and felt immensely inspired by him. He organized the first Kisan March in Pratapgarh district of Uttar Pradesh in 1920. He was twice imprisoned in connection with the non-cooperation movement in 1920 to 1922. In 1917,
All right, you are finished? Yes, sir. Suhani Kumari, what do you want to say?
Yes, ma'am. I want to.
You want to?
Hello.
Yes, what do you want?
I want to present PPT.
Present? Present?
About Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Jawaharlal Nehru was the first Prime Minister of independent India. He was born on 14 November 1889 in Allahabad, India, and died on 27 May 1964 at New Delhi. He worked as Prime Minister for the years of 1947 to 1964. He was an eminent personality of India freedom. His father name is Motilal Nehru. Motilal Nehru was a famous barrister. His mother's name is Swarup Rani Nehru. His wife. Jawaharlal Nehru had married Kamala Kaul Nehru on February 1916. Education background. He had his primary school from English tutors at home. He was sent to England for high school studies. His college name is Trinity College.
The name of the college should be in capital letters, Suhani.
Okay, ma'am.
T, capital C, college capital letter.
Okay, ma'am. He took up education in law. After completing the law, he returned to India. He had a burning passion. He had burning passion for his country's independence. Why is he known as the architect of our nation? Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was the first Prime Minister of India. He worked hard with Mahatma Gandhi during the freedom struggle. Invariably wearing a red rose, he was adopted by the masses. He was a great leader and a master builder of modern India. Why he is known as Chacha Nehru? He was called Chacha Nehru because of his love for children. Children's Day is celebrated all across India, 14 November every year to commemorate
Commemorate.
com-
Commemorate.
commemorate
Commemorate.
the birth anniversary of Jawaharlal Nehru, who, due to his love for children, was fondly called Chacha Nehru. Jawaharlal Nehru with Mahatma Gandhi. He was deeply influenced
Influenced.
influenced
Influenced.
by
प्रभाव उनको काफी प्रभाव पड़ा, बहुत ज्यादा गहरा प्रभाव पड़ा. Deeply influenced.
Yes, ma'am. He was deeply influenced by Mahatma Gandhi. His greatest desire was the set India free. Under the guidance of Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru took an active part in the freedom movements. He also followed the path of truth and non-violence. He was sent to jail many times. He was elected president of the Indian President, yes, ma'am. He was elected president of the Indian National Congress in 1929. The place of independence was taken there. He said at the Constituent Assembly, whether we are men and women of history or not, India is a country of destiny. Some thoughts: if beauty, charm, and adventure, there is no end to adventure we can have if only we seek them with our eyes open. Some thoughts of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Life is like a game of cards. The hand that is dealt you is determinism. The way you play is the way you play it is free will. Politics and religion are obsolete. The time has come for science and spirituality. Spirituality. Thank you.
What is the meaning of obsolete?
मैम सॉल्व इसको हम लोग ये
क्या कहते हैं हम लोग? ऑब्सोलीट का मतलब क्या होता है?
ऑब्सोलीट मतलब कि उसमें जवाहरलाल नेहरू बताते हैं कि मतलब हम लोग जो इंडिया में रहते हैं वो एक शांति प्रिय देश है.
हाँ, तो ऑब्सोलीट का मतलब क्या हुआ?
ऑब्सोलीट का मतलब इसमें मैम
वो पूरा लाइन क्या है? फिर से पढ़ो उस लाइन को.
ओके मैम.
उस लाइन को फिर से पढ़ो. पढ़ो फिर से.
Politics and religions are obsolete. The time has come for
ओके ओके,
science and
ऑब्सोलीट का मतलब बताओ।
मतलब पॉलिटिक्स और ये हम लोग का जो ये पॉलिटिक्स और ये रिलीजन्स है, ये हम लोग का ऑब्सोलीट मतलब मैम पढ़े तो याद आ रहा है, मतलब डिस्क्राइब नहीं कर पा रहे मैम, समझ रहे हैं।
मैंने क्या कहा था कि जो वर्ड लिखोगी तुम, उसकी एक पर्सनल डायरी बनाओ, एक वोकैबुलरी अपनी बनाओ, एक डिक्शनरी बनाओ अपनी। ऑब्सोलीट का मतलब होता है जो अभी नहीं चल रहा है, अप्रचलित है।
मैम प्रसिद्ध,
अप्रचलित, अप्रचलित,
प्रचलित,
प्रचलित नहीं, जो कि
अप्रचलित,
अप्रचलित है, जो
मतलब
कि
जो
अब
प्रचलित नहीं है।
नहीं है। ठीक है, और ये सबके लिए है। मतलब आपको कोई भी वर्ड आप उठाते हैं, जैसे आपने लिखा है इनवेरिएबली, और बहुत सारे वर्ड ऐसे जो हमको पूछना है आपसे, और हम कुछ पूछें आपसे इसके पहले कि जो पूरी वोकैबुलरी आप लिख लीजिए। और वैसे ही आदमी लर्न करता है। कुछ ऐसा वर्ड जिसको अंडरलाइन करो, उसको एक उसकी एक अपनी खुद पर्सनल डायरी बनाओ। क्या क्या चीजें आप अभी ऑब्सोल्यूट हो चुकी हैं, क्या क्या चीजें अभी नहीं चल रही, चलन में नहीं है, बताइए तो जरा। जो अभी बिल्कुल खत्म हो चुका है, ऑब्सोलीट। बताइए, पहले क्या था, पहले क्या ऐसी क्या चीज है जो अब नहीं हो रही है, कोई प्रथा।
मैम जातिवाद अब मतलब नहीं रहा है,
नहीं रहा है।
मतलब जातिवाद ऐसे उतना तो पहले तो बहुत ज्यादा मायने रखता था, और विमेन्स पर्दा सिस्टम।
हाँ, चलिए ये सबके लिए है जिनको भी चेतन, तुमने तो पढ़ लिया ना अपना?
नो मैम।
तुमको अभी पढ़ना है क्या?
यस मैम।
चलो खत्म कर लो इसको आज। अच्छा, इट इज गुड दैट यू आर मेकिंग प्रेजेंटेशंस। और फिर वापस से आप लोग अपना कैमरा क्यों ऑफ कर लिए?
पंडित जवाहरलाल Nehru. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. He was the first Prime Minister of independent India. He was born. On 14 November and died on May in 1964. His birthplace. He was born on Prayagraj, also called Prayag, formerly Allahabad or Allahabad city, southern Uttar Pradesh state, northern India. His parents is Swarup Rani Nehru and Motilal Nehru. Jawaharlal Nehru father. His his mother name is Swarup Rani Nehru. His wife, Jawaharlal Nehru, had married Kamala Kaul Nehru on 8 February 1960. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru is the first Prime Minister of independent India 1947 to 64, who established parliamentary government and become noted for neutralist non-aligned politics foreign affairs. He was also one of the principal leaders of the India independence movement in the 1930s and 40s. He was born great and also achieved greatness by his vision, hard level sincerity, honestly patriotism, and great uh, intellectual powers. Education background. He received his early education at home under private tutors.
Tutors.
Yes. Nehru was graduate of Trinity College, Cambridge, where he trained to be a barrister upon his return to India. Why we known as Tata Nehru. We celebrate Children's Day all across India on 14 November every year. On this day, India first Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was born. He he was called Chacha Nehru because of his love for children. Jawaharlal Nehru, who due to his love for children, was fondly called Chacha Nehru. Why did Jawaharlal Nehru pin red rose on his coat? Jawaharlal Nehru pinned a fresh red rose to his coat every day as a reminder of his life with his wife Mrs. Kamala Nehru, who passed away in 1938 after a prolonged illness.
Prolonged illness. क्या मतलब होता है? What do you mean by prolonged illness?
Illness. मतलब वो पास्ट में मतलब उसकी लाइफ से चली गई.
नहीं, prolonged मतलब क्या होता है?
मतलब छोड़ के जाना में.
नहीं, लंबे समय से किसी बीमारी से वो जूझ रही थी. प्रोलॉन्ग्ड इलनेस, बहुत दिन से बीमार थी वो, लंबे समय से बीमार होना.
Yes, ma'am.
Prolonged illness.
Some thoughts. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Time is not measured by the passing of year, by but by what one does, what one feels, and what one must come only when we forget our ideals and objectives and principles. Ignorance is always afraid of change. The children of today will make the India of tomorrow. They will be they they will be bring them up will determine the future of the country. What we really are matters more than what other people think of us. Yes.
Okay, that was good. Again, the same thing I'm telling you. If you take down some words from the internet, you
Yes,
have
ma'am.
to नो द मीनिंग ऑफ इट। जहाँ कभी हमने रोक के कुछ मीनिंग पूछा है, जवाब नहीं दे पाए हो तुम लोग, तो सिर्फ कट कॉपी पेस्ट करने से तो बात नहीं बनेगी ना। जब तक कि एक असाइनमेंट मिलता है, उससे कुछ सीखते हैं आप। तो सीखना तो ये भी होता है ना कि आप मतलब जान रहे हो उसका, यू आर नोइंग द मीनिंग। ऐसे उतार लेने से तो कुछ बात बनती है, लेकिन उतनी भी बात नहीं बनती है जो कि लिखा आपने मतलब ही नहीं समझ में आ रहा है। तो मजा भी नहीं है ना। कुछ समझ के लिखोगे तो देयर इज अनदर फन इन अंडरस्टैंडिंग व्हाट यू आर रीडिंग। इफ यू अंडरस्टैंड, this is what we want, no?
Yes, ma'am.
So there might be so many words which you do not know, and this is how you will improve your vocabulary also. And these are very common words like prolonged illness. और सुहानी, तुम्हारा वर्ड क्या था जो तूने बता पाई थी? ऑब्सोलीट।
Slate.
ऑब्सोलीट। बहुत सारे वर्ड ऐसे हैं जो कि आपको जानने की जरूरत है। और कहीं जाना नहीं, अपने ही पीपीटी खोल के देख लीजिए। ऐसा कोई भी वर्ड है तो उसको लिख लीजिए। उसको लिख के, इसको हम लोग बोलते हैं इंटेंसिव रीडिंग। इंटेंसिव, जैसे इंटेंसिव क्या यूनिट में क्या होता है, बहुत ध्यान से लोग देखता है, देखभाल होती है उनकी। तो जब इंटेंसिव राइटिंग कर रहे हैं आप, तो वो भी तो ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा ना, एक एक वर्ड को आप सोचेंगे, समझेंगे। ठीक है? एनीबॉडी एल्स इज देयर? किसी को और कुछ कहना है आज? ये तो आप लोगों ने प्रेजेंटेशन ही का डे बना दिया अपना। एनीबॉडी एल्स? रोहित कुमार, तुम्हारा कुछ बाकी है क्या? मे आई स्टार्ट द प्रेजेंटेशन फ्रॉम वेयर माय नेटवर्क कनेक्शन गॉट लॉस्ट?
तो कनेक्शन लॉस्ट हो गया था ना उस टाइम पे याद है।
तो तुम कब दिए थे? उस दिन दिए थे ना, आज दिए हो?
आज दिए थे।
वो कंप्लीट नहीं होता तुम्हारा?
नहीं,
चलो कंप्लीट कर लो।
वहीं से स्टार्ट करे जहाँ से start हुआ था।
हेलो, हाँ,
शुरू से
तुम्हारा कनेक्शन अभी भी
वहीं से स्टार्ट करे जहाँ से लॉस्ट हुआ था
हाँ ठीक है,
कनेक्शन।
ठीक है। और बाकी लोग
सही
क्यों
है।
नहीं बना रहे अपना? ये थोड़ी कुछ लोगों के लिए बना था, बाकी लोगों के लिए नहीं कहा था। ये सबके लिए कहा गया था।
Is it visible? Hello.
हम्म।
16 he married Kamala and in 1916 Nehru had his first meeting with Mahatma Gandhi. In 1912 he attended the Bankipuri Congress as a delegate and became secretary of the Home Rule League, Allahabad in 1909. In 1916 he had his first meeting with Mahatma Gandhi and felt immensely inspired by him. He organized the first Kisan March in Pratapgarh district of Uttar Pradesh in 1920. He was twice imprisoned in connection with the non-cooperation movement in 1920 to 1920. In 1970, Indira Priyadashini in 1920, he organized the first Kisan Pratapgarh of Uttar Pradesh. Due to the non-cooperation movement 1920 to 1922, he was imprisoned twice. In September
Imprisoned.
1923,
What do you mean by imprisoned?
वो 2 बार जेल में गए हुए थे, मतलब उनको
हाँ।
He became the General Secretary of the All India Congress Committee. In 1926, he toured Italy, Switzerland, England, Belgium, Germany, and Russia. As an
Belgium,
official
Belgium.
delegate,
Hello.
Belgium,
Switzerland,
yes,
England,
ma'am,
Belgium.
Belgium, Germany, and Russia. As an official delegate of the Indian National Congress, he had attended the Congress office facilities in Brussels in Belgium. In 1927, he attended the 10th anniversary celebration of the October Socialist Revolution in Moscow. During the Simon Commission in 1928, he was lathi charged in Lucknow. He attended the All Party Congress on 29 August 1928 and was one of the signatories to the Nehru Report on India constitutional reform that was named after his father Sri Motilal Nehru. In 1928, he founded the Independence of India League and became its general secretary. He was elected the president of the Lahore session of the Indian National Congress in 1929. In this session, only the complete goal for independence of the country was adopted. During 1930 to 1935, he was imprisoned several times due to the connection with salt satyagraha and other movements launched by the Congress. On 14 February 1935, he had completed his autobiography in Almura jail. After release from jail, he went to Switzerland to see his ailing wife. He was again arrested for offering an individual
What do you
satyagraha
mean by
on
ailing? Ailing wife? क्या मतलब होता है?
बीमार wife.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Good.
He was again arrested for offering an individual satyagraha on 31 October 1940. The protest against India's forced participation in the
31st
war.
October. जब डेट्स के बारे में बात करते हैं तो आपको
on
ऑर्डिनल नंबर
31st
करना है 31st of October.
October 1940, the protest against India's forced participation in the war. In December 1941, he was released from jail at the All India Congress Committee session in Bombay on 7th August 1942. P.T. Jawaharlal Nehru moved the Quiet India
Why PT? Pandit
resolution.
Jawaharlal Nehru. And the P should be in capital.
Yes, ma'am. It was mistake. He was arrested with other leader on 8th August 1942 and taken the
Again, August should be in capital letter.
Ahmednagar fort.
Hello. The months
Yes,
of
ma'am.
the names of months should be in
Yes,
capital
ma'am.
letters.
This was the longest and his last detention. He was released from jail in January 1945 and organized and legal defense officers and men of the in charge with treason. In July 1916, for the fourth time, he was elected as the president of Congress and again for 3 more terms from 1951 to 1954. In this way, he became the first Prime Minister of independent India. He was the first Prime Minister to hoist the flag in the iconic speech Trusty with Destiny from ramparts of the Lal Killa Red Fort.
The Tryst with Destiny. Okay.
Photograph of Vankara Dham engineers with the Prime Minister of India on the occasion of dedication ceremony of Vankara Dham on 22nd of 1960. Jawaharlal Nehru has become the first Prime Minister of independent India.
Okay, that's all.
Jawaharlal Nehru legacy. He believed in pluralism, socialism, liberalism, and democracy. He had immense love for children, and so his birthday is celebrated as Children's Day in India. He supported and generated a way for India's education by inviting top tier institutions of India, including India of Technology, All India Institute of Medical Science, and India's first space program, etc.
All right. That was a very long PPT that you prepared. When you're making a PPT, it should not exceed more than 15 slides. Complete your story in 15 slides. Okay, that's it for today. And it was good that you all made presentation.
The end, ma'am.
But the
खत्म भी
students,
हो गया था.
हाँ चलिए, students जो कि नहीं बनाए हैं, those who have not made their presentation, please do so because you will be marked on this. Okay, that's it for today.